The next race on track is the AMR Moto Minibike 140's. Some familiar names in this grid: Liam Wood and Michael Mead on the front row from Tommy Armand and Stephen Humphreys, Brandon Keane and Dan Merrin, Liam Wood, Alex Clark, then Tom Wise and Gaz Jacobs round up the top 10. Daniel Cliff is alongside Ben Lord from Bailey Lawrence and Philip Gunnell. Then we have Dean Carver alongside Liam Trinder from Michael Judkins and Ryan Haven, Simon Portis and Jordan Lansky, Dan Gardner, Nathan Jones, Harry Swan, Lindsay Yates, Scott Comsty, Lucas Brown, George Muscat and Dean Kinsey. 28 riders in this particular class this weekend. Talk about a busy run to the first corner. Is it going to be good enough for Liam Wood, or will Michael Mead make it 2 charges from the outside of the front row in quick succession? It certainly looks as though it's going to be the chance round the outside from Michael Mead. He committed to it on the far side to the left of Liam Wood. Has he got there? No, he hasn't. Liam Wood has held the lead as they go into the Valley hairpin for the first time. A really exciting run in the Minibike 140 class. Up and over the top of the crest. A great start from the 94. Liam Wood, despite the pressure put on him from Michael Mead, he's not going to concede defeat anytime soon. And right there in third position, Tommy Armand wants a piece of this. But these greasy conditions are still going to sort out the men from the boys in this particular battle for the lead. Fourth position, that looked to me like Stephen Humphreys, still there or thereabouts in the top 4. It's actually the great, I think, that's come forward of Liam Wood. He made a very good start. Not to be confused with the other Liam Wood, because there are 2 of them. There's the 94 Liam Wood that leads this race, and then there's the number 8 Liam Wood, the pretender to the crown at the moment, on the inside from Michael Mead. Get through. Oh, he's just not quite able to do it on the first lap, but you definitely sense the opportunity and the sense of expectation. So Liam Wood, number 8, he's actually in 7th place. It was Stephen Humphreys in 4th. I had not quite read the situation correctly there, but Michael Mead has now got through, but he runs wide. Oh, he nearly nudges Liam Wood off the road there. And now round the outside, Michael Mead does hold it, and he's able to take the lead after all of that. That was nail-biting stuff for Michael Mead. He almost got the win from the bin. A very tricky situation there from Michael Mead. But as a result, Liam Wood is kind of knocked off kilter to a certain degree. He's on the back foot, and Tommy Armand is now reeling him in. Humphreys in 4th, then Merrin, Clark, Liam Wood, Brandon Keane, Ben Lord, Bailey Lawrence, Jacobs, Cliff, Wise, Gunnell, Judkins, Carver, Trinder. On the inside, still some good moves into Penrith Climb. The competitors are still trying to give us plenty of shows to watch out for. It's hard to know which one to look at this phase of the race, but up in front, Michael Mead still trying to pull away from the 94 of Liam Wood. Armand and Humphreys from Merrin and Brandon Keane, who has now worked his way further forward. So Brandon Keane there or thereabouts in P6. Having taken the win by the throat in the last race, he now has the opportunity to charge his way back from what is currently P6. He started P6 in his previous race and ended up with the win. Not quite so easy on this occasion. Here is Philip Gunnell duelling away with the likes of Wise, Judkins, Trinder and Dean Carver. All very close together. Oh, and off the road a little further back. Bit of a frightening one. Really do get to see just how hard these guys are pushing. Ben Lord, a regular stalwart of the British Minibikes, now finds himself deep into the top 10. He's now in P7. And he started on the 6th row of the grid in P12. So very good work from Ben Lord so far to make up 5 positions so quickly into the race. Down the Coward Summit. He rides so close to the bike in front with so much throttle. So much faith and confidence has to be thrown into the handlebars of these machines when you get that perfect lean angle. As through across the line goes Dan Cliff, ahead of Gaz Jacobs and Tom Wise. With a treble 8 of Dan Merrin, wants to move up. And having watched Brandon Keane get the overtaking move, he now feels, well, you know what, I can do that too. Michael Mead has 0.8 of a second advantage now on Liam Wood, with Tommy Armand in 3rd position from Humphreys, Keane, Merrin, Ben Lord, Alex Clark, Bailey Lawrence and the other Liam Wood. That's the only way I can refer to them in the same breath, because they both have exactly the same name, no relation. They are there together in the top 10. Then Dan Cliff in 11th from Gaz Jacobs in 12th, then Tom Wise, Philip Gunnell, Liam Trinder, Michael Judkins, Dean Carver, Ryan Haven and Dan Gardner ahead of Simon Portis. Up the top of Penrith Climb once again. Michael Mead has 0.8 of a second on the 94 of Liam Wood. Then Armand and Humphreys. There's Keane and Merrin. They come off the turn, and it's almost 2x2 hurrah. If Liam Wood could just close up a little bit on Michael Med, we've got the Minibikes version of Noah's Ark. Going to continue on. The line, Clark has got a bit of an opportunity now to pull away from Bailey Lawrence. Liam Wood, number 8, is in 10th place. Dan Cliff, Tom Wise, Gaz Jacobs and Philip Gunnell on the hairpin at the top of the crest of the valley. And still, Tommy Armand hustling for 2nd place. He's got much closer to Liam Wood this time. And he would, oh no, wait, he's lost the position actually. Stephen Humphreys, that is, who's in front of him. So Armand has not been able to battle for 2nd place. He's actually lost his spot on the podium for the moment. Still a long way to go. So you can never count your chickens before they hatch. And at the moment, he's not even in the same hen house as the man in front of them, Liam Wood. So there is Brandon Keane in front of Ben Lord. Lean their way up Pentwith Hill. Along Coward Summit, they will drop. Is this going to be the opportunity for Armand to get back through on Humphreys? No chance. Stephen Humphreys wasn't born yesterday. He's seen cheap shots like that time and time again. Brandon Keane, Ben Lord, and Dan Merrin. Alex Clark in 8th from Bailey Lawrence, Liam Wood, Dan Cliff, and Tom Wise. And it's just masterclass positioning of the bike here from Liam Wood, just to hold the inside radius and essentially make riders behind do all of the hard work. But Liam Wood, who thought he had a really decent advantage over the 2 riders he's been playing with, actually has to come to realise, it's not that big, it's only a couple of seconds at most. So there is the 94 of Liam Wood. There's the 241 of Stephen Humphreys you just saw going through, but Armand and Keane were both hoping to make good work of that. They'll have to wait till the pit stop phase becomes apparent. When I say the pit stop phase, I mean, when are you going to make that bit? Oh! Problems there at the top of the hill for Tommy Armand. Has he got a mechanical issue, or did he just place it on the grass? He did. He just got himself a little bit wide. And unfortunately, he placed the bike in exactly the wrong part of the road there. That twitched him off the bike very nearly. He was lucky there to catch it. And unfortunately, now he's into the clutches of Ben Lord. He's going to try and wrestle that back from Humphreys and Keane. That's a really big problem for Tommy Armand. He really lost the bike there at the top of the hill. He's so lucky that he didn't get dislodged. So there is the 94, Liam Wood, 2nd place. Humphreys, Keane, Armand, Lord, then Merrin, Clark and Bailey Lawrence ahead of the other Liam Wood. Cliff, Wise, Jacobs, Trinder, Judkins and Philip Gunnell. See, Liam Wood is doing everything he can to stay as close to Michael Med in the lead as possible. Here comes Brandon Keane. Perfect run out of Luna. Into 3rd position he goes, and as they go up Penrith Climb, that is a perfect 3rd position steal there for Brandon Keane. So he's really made that one work to his advantage. As a result of the renewed confidence from Tommy Armand behind, he's now challenging Stephen Humphreys to go for 4th position. When do you make the bid? Surely not into the first corner, no you don't. Not only because it's very tricky, but if you do tag the bike, you both come off the road, it looks spectacular, and you're right in the forefront of the spectators watching at the side, who will no doubt laugh. So Tommy Armand and Stephen Humphreys battling away. And watch out, boys, because Ben Lord is absolutely chomping at the bit here to try and move his way further forward. He's going to go for at least one of them. That was a big dare to go through on the inside of Stephen Humphreys there as the radius tightened up. Has he got through? He has! My goodness, Ben Lord absolutely determined to make that one work. Meanwhile, we've got traffic to play with, and Brandon Keane is going to use the traffic to absolute masterful placement. He dives up the inside of Liam Wood and hoodwinks him on the run up Penrith Climb. Stunner, absolute stunner from Brandon Keane. He pulls off the motorcycle equivalent of Hakkinen on Schumacher with Ricardo Zonta in the middle. Last lap. And Brandon Keane pulls an absolute fast one on Liam Wood, up to 2nd, and that's the leader in front of them. And Liam Wood come back at him. Oh, careful, boys. You do not have a lot of paint to trade with there. Come up the top of the rise of the valley. But this man, Michael Med, is just coaxing it through the curbs. Not even close to the curbs, not even close to the painted white line on the edge of the curb. Such is his precision and dexterity. But Brandon Keane, having got in a 2nd, will want to keep it. But look at Liam Wood. He is right on the edge of that rear wheel of Brandon Keane's bike. treble 7, Michael Med just checking over his shoulder, making sure, nothing to worry about. On the top of the hill, and Brandon Keane and Liam Wood are going to give us a real fight on the final lap, but Michael Med doesn't have to. He will come through in fine style. Liam Wood has got through on Brandon Keane, by the way. He's got into second place at the perfect time, so it's going to be Michael Med that takes the win. Liam Wood will get second, just in front of Brandon Keane. Tommy Almond in fourth position ahead of Ben Lord and Stephen Humphreys. It will be Dan Merrin who comes home in seventh position ahead of Alex Clark, but only just. Look how close it was at the flag. Liam Wood, the other Liam Wood, coming home in 10th in front of the likes of Cliff Wise, Jacobs, Trinder and Ryan Hayburn. But terrific stuff in Minibike 140. Oh, that's post-flag, you know. That's post-flag into turn 1. They were going to the line, racing each other to the line. That was Merrin, Clark and Lawrence. And all three of them have come off together on the way into turn 1. Well, whose fault was that? Was that your fault? No, mate, that was your fault. Are you kidding? I'm fairly confident it was yours. Well, they're going to have a nice little debate about that one post-race. But the good thing is that everybody is okay. Michael Med is your winner from Liam Wood and Brandon Keane.